Is that Michelle or is that Bigfoot?
Funny.
Look like Bigfoot. Make the Bigfoot pose. Is that? Oh, that's Bigfoot. Okay. All right then. What's going on, guys? I'm Elliot. This is Everything Elliot. And today, as you can probably see on my shoulders, I got my backpack sprayer on. And we are venturing back into what is going to be my deer plot. And what we're going to be planting back here is beets. Last year I planted winter rye to grow because I just cleared this last fall. I wanted to plant something that would just take up ground coverage so brush didn't grow back, and I was successful. As you can see behind me here, we're gonna spray today. I've already brush hogged in here. My stand is over there. Basically, we're gonna be going from this stump over to this stump, following this cut line here, back towards this stump, keep following this cut line to about there, going straight across, coming back up this cut line over here, and even though this is all cut, I'm going to leave that grass, and it's going to go straight along that log, back up to that other log, right up there. So I've got, as you can see, I have brush hogged it already. So I've got my backpack sprayer on, and just some general weed killer that I got from Tractor Supply. So you saw me walking backwards there. That's because I don't want to get the material on my feet, and then didn't think about just turning around and walking backwards back until I got to the end. But it's all sprayed. I'm probably gonna have to spray it again tomorrow just because it's a hand sprayer and I'm sure you missed some spots. But I got probably a gallon left, so I'm just gonna walk around and spray some of the heavy spots to get rid of this material. This weed killer says results up into 12 hours, so it's all sprayed, and I guess we'll come back here tomorrow and see what it looks like. This is day one. Still very green in here, so I'm gonna go mix up another batch of solution, weed killer, and spray it again. I've got the tractor over here. What I end up doing is back dragging as much as I can to try to get some of this just laying dead stuff off. And then after I back drag, I've got a soil pulverizer here. I'll lay that down. I've never used one before, borrowed it from a buddy, so we're gonna see how that works. I don't really know what's gonna happen, to be honest with you, but I had nothing else to do today, so we'll get after it. Well, that's doing virtually nothing. So we'll just use the pulverizer and see how that does. Well, we've got it pretty well beaten down now. That hopefully it's nice and dry tomorrow. I haven't looked at the weather, but if it's nice and dry tomorrow, this should dry out a little bit more. Hopefully kill a little more of the grass. There's some you see here. And then this big triangle over here. So once that all dies, and this little bit up here, I should be able to till that up nicely. I'll plant and then use the soil pulverizer as a cultipacker. So we'll let this get all dried out and die off a little more, and hopefully it'll be ready for tilling in the next couple days. So after yesterday's complete failure to use the soil pulverizer, to dig this stuff up, it actually looks like it helped, because everything that was green is now nice and dead. So I have the Rototiller on the tractor behind me, and what we're going to do today is we're going to attempt to rototill this. Well, as I was rototilling, I looked behind me and saw something a little odd. So I don't know if you can see right there, but that is my roll pin that's supposed to be holding the shaft in. We're not going to continue to rototill with it like that. I'm going to go grab some tools, we'll fix that, and then we'll get back to rototilling. Alright, brought a brass punch back with me and a hammer. Hopefully this does the trick. Oh yeah, look at that. Right back in where it should be. So I also brought the ATV back with me. What my plan is I'm going to till all this once. Then I've got 2 bags, 100 pounds of 19 fertilizer. We'll spread that, and then we'll till it again. There's Bo and Michelle. Is that Michelle or is that Bigfoot?
Funny.
Look like Bigfoot. Make the Bigfoot pose. Is that? Oh, that's Bigfoot. Okay. All right then. Well, we'll get back to tilling. So I bought 100 pounds of 19, thinking that I would use it all. But I put 50 pounds down. There's plenty of it in the ground, I think. And I don't want to put too much down. This is pretty good soil here. As you can see, it's nice and dark. So what I'll do next is I'm going to get on the tiller again. Last time I was going this way. This time I'm going to go cross hatch it. And then I'll go get the seed. We'll spread the seed out, and I'm going to grab the pulverizer and use that as a Cultipack. So what I'm going to do now is I have my Whitetail Institute Beets and Greens, which is a mix radish, kale, rape, beet, turnip, other crop seeds, rain bond polymer coating, and weed seeds. Why would they put weed seeds in here? That's suspicious. But it's 25% radish, 19% kale, 17% rape, 14% beet. And the other ones, 3% turnip, and the other ones are like 0.07%. This isn't enough for me to put on the ATV spreader, so basically I'm just going to hand spread it. And then I've got the pulverizer on the tractor behind the camera here, and what I'm going to use that for is a like a Cultipack. I'm going to keep the front of it up so that the tines of the I-beam don't go into the ground, and I'm basically just going to be using the back rollers to compress it all. I've never done that before, but hopefully it turns out all right. So this is a 3-pound bag, and it says it plants up to ½ an acre. This is probably about, I don't know, maybe a quarter, maybe an 1/8 acre. And by hand spread it, I don't know if I spread it at super heavy, but I barely had enough, and it's a little light in some spots. So I guess we'll see how it turns out. So I'm gonna get the pulverizer moving, and we'll pack it down, see how that goes. After a little bit of reevaluation, it doesn't look like I'm doing any good. I think I'm just going to leave it and hope for the best. I don't have a Cultipacker. This was my only option, but I think I'm doing more harm than I am good, and I'm glad that I started on this side because that's where the seed was the lightest. I mean, it's not even packing the center. The only place that are packing is the tire tracks, which is not what I want. You know, I want the whole thing to be packed. So I think we're just going to leave it as is, and hopefully Mother Nature does what she needs to do. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me kill, till, plant my deer plot. Hopefully in the next couple weeks I have some results, some little greenery coming up in here, and what I'll do in a couple weeks is I'll just post short videos just giving you an update on the food plot. So, well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about what I've done today, or not today, it's been many days, but in this video, make sure you leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for plenty more videos like this.